We'll say if you make it bigger. It's pretty easy, isn't that? And $2 per minute. Okay, but we need to know when the line is entered. Oh yeah. Can you she's doing that right now. So can you draw the graph and then can you draw out?
So that's okay. Is this the thing where it's like down $30 payments, let's say unite, and then yes. But now we need to figure out how we got it. Yeah, we figure out the answer, and now we figure out how we get it.
See? $5 movie.
Yeah.
And then option A is first $30 for 0 movies.
And then 32 for 1.
Yes, I know what to do. Oh, you're doing this.
Why does that matter? I don't buy it. I usually that's but 4. This is not
Shawl. Oh,
Shawl.
I can't like say a word and then
Alright.
choose.
And then if it's 10, it's 10. And then if it's 10, exactly 10, no matter what you do, it's the same price.
no, it doesn't go like straight through like at the top. It goes through.
It's A equals C.
I gotta make sure my mind is it's not.
30. Okay, well, we don't even need this because and then it goes 2 up every song. So the next one would be 32, and then just follow. So at 1. Like oh wait, yeah, you're right. I was like, what? Wait. This is so inaccurate. Okay, here. Is that 2 or just about there? So we need to find out. And then just follow the line. Okay, now that we know that, we need to figure out.
I'll check if you
Yeah, we do. On which condition someone should select option A, and on which condition someone should select option B.
Or is it just long march?
So just do a quick therefore statement.
And 11. And I'll show the check.
Wait, so you're saying we have the
same and
I made a line. Are you jealous? Can you keep your comments to yourself?
No.
Look! I figured it out, guys.
I know.
No, because if you're like number
Somebody explain what you've been doing here.
So, okay, I don't even know what happened here. So basically, we took the rates that we found on the board. A equals 30, a base fee of 30 plus 2x, which is $2 per movie. And B equals 5x, $5 per movie. And we put it into an equation. We know that 30 plus 2x equals 5x at some point. That means that the prices will be the same at some point. And so, basically, to start it off, we just we took from our equation here 2x. We took it off from both sides, and so now we're left with 30 equals 3x, and 30 divided by 3 equals 10, 3 divided by 3 equals 1, which basically leaves us with 10 equals x. So now that we know the value of x would be 10, if they were both the same, then that would mean that after 10 movies, the one that's least expensive there would be the most expensive, so that's when they change rates. So I don't know. I'm explaining this weird. So it's basically it's like at 10 movies is where they cost the same, which is $50 is calculated. Is that just to make sure 5 times 10 simply is that is 50. And so for 9 or less movies, we would choose option B because it's cheaper. But for 11 or more movies, we should choose option A because it's cheaper. And if we were going to buy exactly 10 movies, it would not matter which one we chose because they would both be equally as expensive.
Okay, so first we wrote out the equations in the YMX plus B form, and we knew that option A was this because it says it up on the board, $30 for a membership fee, so that's like the initial fee, and $2 per movie download, so that's like the variable fee. But then on the graph, we had to find it like by ourselves, so we looked for the y-intercept and there was nothing, and it just passed through the point of origin, so it would be 0. And then we found the rise over run to get our variable cost, and this is like a direct variation and a partial variation. After we graphed the option A because we had the equation to it, and then afterwards we checked our like answers to see where they would intersect, and then we graphed that also here, and we wrote out an explanation saying like before the point of intersection or before 10 movies it would be cheaper to go with option B. At the point of intersection it wouldn't matter, and then after 10 movies you would go with the other one because it's cheaper.
Basically, we started by figuring out that we both need to be the same thing.
Okay. So we used algebra to figure out what x would equal. So we wrote both of the options, the equations for both options on either side, because they would need to equal each other so we could get the value of x. So we used algebra and we calculated that x would equal 10. So we did 30 plus 2x, and then we subtracted 2x and subtracted it from the other side. So we got 3x divided by, so we got 30 equals 3x. Then we divided both sides by 3, so we would have x on its own. And then 30 divided by 3 was 10, so x equaled 10. Then over here, we calculated what y equaled by applying 10x equals 10 to the formula. So 30 plus 2x, x being 10, we calculated that y equals 50. Then over here, we wrote down the coordinates of which the lines would intersect. And then we summed it up and we said, well, here, if it's less than 10, you would choose option B. If it was greater than 10, if it was greater than 10, less than 10, option B. Greater than 10, option A. And then if it was just 10, you would pick option A or option B, because it would be the same amount of money to download 10 songs.
Be done here.
We made a chart to follow through the first line and the second line, and then saw where they met up at the same point, and then wrote a final statement here along with this equation of line, and then we showed an example with the graph. And that's it.
And then what were your conclusions?
Our conclusion was that if you want less than 10 movies, it would be cheaper to use option B. And then on the 10th movie exact, it wouldn't matter because it would cost the same for both companies. And then if you want more than 10, it would be cheaper to use option A.
We never had